All right, we'll go ahead and begin to find our roots. So you're invited just to sit in whatever way feels best to you, noticing your feet on the floor. Notice how you're making contact with the chair. You can either look down at your feet and gently press your toes into the floor, engaging the calf muscles. Just feeling yourself connected. Feeling yourself connected to the chair. You can even reach down and just touch and use sensation to just notice the things around you. So we're bringing in the present moment. We're bringing ourselves back from wherever we've been today and whatever we've been doing or whatever you have going on next, and just letting yourself gather back here in the moment. You're kind of calling yourself back to this moment, in this time, in this space that is just for you, where you don't have to be anywhere else. You don't have to be doing anything else, where all your needs are met enough for you to be right here, right now. And you might even notice bringing in sense of sight, inviting sense of sight to just notice the colors or textures in the room that are standing out to you. Just from a place of observation. You don't have to have any thought about it or judgment, but just maybe from a place of curiosity, just from a place of noticing. And then when it feels right to you, you're invited to close your eyes and bring in sense of sound. Noticing what the ears hear, bringing in awareness for sound. You might even become aware of the sound of your breath. Breath moving in and breath moving out. However it chooses to be is okay. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. In and out the nose or in and out the mouth. Breathing. Breathing. Good. And it's okay if thoughts pop up. It is normal for our mind to become distracted, to take us away from whatever we're doing in the present moment. If it's available to you at this moment, you can gently guide yourself back each time just by noticing your breath. Gently bringing yourself back with kindness or without judgment. And it doesn't matter if it's for 1 second or 1 minute that you have to practice this. Practice makes progress. We're just learning to exercise a different part of the mind. The part of the mind that helps us rest and digest and just be and eventually receive. Breathe and receive. Good. So just noticing breath. And you might even begin to notice any sensations in the body as you continue to breathe. You might notice sensations around the tip of the nostril. Or the soft palate, the roof of the mouth. Good. You might even be able to feel sensation of breath down the throat or esophagus. And down the shoulders, the arms, the hands. Just noticing where they feel best to you in this moment, and go with that. Either resting on the lap or in the lap, or you can even place a hand or both hands on top of the heart center. and become aware of breath moving in and breath moving out under the hand. Creating more awareness by just noticing. Breath moving in and breath moving out. Exhaling and inhaling. Just feeling the rise and fall of breath. And if your mind begins to wander, just gently bring it back with the next inhale. Good. You're invited to continue that awareness down to your core center. These group of muscles right around the navel, sort of in between the navel and the bottom of the rib cage. You might place another hand on this place just to feel them rise and fall, move through both centers in the body, the heart center and the core center. This core center is our place of personal strength. It allows us to sit up comfortably tall, but we can also fill both of these places up with breath and exhale out. So they're moving and expanding together and contracting together, creating intentional breath. This is deeper breath. That gets us out of that headspace, those running thoughts, those worries, that fight or flight, the replaying, and gets us down into our body, down into our heart center, where we can be, where we can receive, where we can just notice with awareness of any of our needs, where we can gain some perspective or even some distance from our thoughts, of shifting from the head lens down to the heart lens. Letting that awareness continue to travel down the back of the spine to the root center, feeling the chair beneath you, under your legs. If it's pleasant for you, you're invited to create some roots, extending out as if you are this magnificent tree or flower. You're invited to see it. Whatever color, shape, texture, form it is perfect for you. You're invited to let those roots go all the way down into the floor. And let those roots move all the way down into the earth. Letting them move down layer by layer by layer until you get to the heart of Mother Nature. Until you get to the heart of the earth. You're invited to see this heart as a beautiful crystal, whatever color that's drawn to you. It might be a sparkling, nurturing rose quartz, or it might be a luminescent, shimmering rainbow quartz. Whatever it is, you see it and it feels right to you. You're invited to let your roots wrap gently around this heart and connect to the heart of the earth, knowing that your roots extend all the way down and connect to the heart of this earth and move all the way up through your core center to your heart center, to connect your heart to the heart of Mother Nature, to the heart of Mother Earth. Knowing that these roots not only ground you and connect you to this place and this time that is just for you, but it also allows you to bring up any light, energy, nutrients, nurturing, kindness, compassion, whatever you need from this earth, you're invited to bring up through your roots. And let that connect to your heart center, to your flower in your heart center, and your crystal in your heart center. Letting it nourish it, replenish it, renew it. Just letting that energy move up. And not only does this energy move up, but these roots also act as a source for you to send down anything you no longer want to be holding on to. Anything that doesn't serve a purpose for you in this moment, that does not align with your highest self or your highest good. And you don't have to know exactly what it is. It can be represented in a feeling, a shape, a symbol, an image, a color. You might just even notice where you feel that in the body. It could be in the form of a pain or discomfort. It could be in a heaviness. It could be in a tightness or any sensation you notice that doesn't feel pleasant. You're invited to just see that color, shape, form, and with intention, with clear intention of letting go of anything that doesn't serve a purpose or isn't yours, or maybe it could even be something you've just collected throughout the day, through other connections to people or places. You're invited to let that go, sending that down through your roots, sending it down to Mother Nature, and let her recycle it when it's time into something new. Breath moving in and breath moving out. Just breathing into this place. You're invited to take a gentle body scan from the tip of the head, top of the head to the tips of the toes. And just notice if there's anything else that's ready to move out and to send down your roots. So breathing in and up, light and energy, and breathing out any tension, stress, worries, discomfort. And you might just notice what this feels like. Creating some awareness from this heart center. And then as you feel ready, if you'd like, you can move into this heart center, into this flower that you have right at the center where this crystal is. And you might see a gate or a door. You're invited to open that up and move into the room that's behind it. That is just for you. Where you can do whatever you want. You can make whatever changes you want in this space. This space is just for you. And your door might have an image or a symbol or a label. And if so, you see it and you understand. So when you feel ready, I invite you to move into this room, into your space, where you can just be, where you can do what you want to do. You can make any changes you want to this space. So go ahead now and make whatever changes you want to make it feel right to you. You're invited to just explore the contents of this space very thoroughly. Make it as comfortable as you need it to for you. There is no right or wrong. It is just what it needs to be in this moment. And go with that. Breathing and receiving. You might even receive some messages for yourself in this room. This is a quiet place where you can connect, where you can hear below the noise from higher self, from source, from divine guidance, guides, whatever that is. You're invited to just notice. Breath moving in and breath moving out. In a few moments, we're going to leave this space, so go ahead and finish up anything that you're doing here. In a few moments, we're going to leave this room. Close the door, but don't lock it so you can return anytime you wish. Moving back as you're ready, back to the heart center. Back to noticing breath in the body. Back to the outside space. You might take a moment before opening your eyes to just see if there were any messages, symbols, body sensations, words, phrases, anything that came out for you in this meditation.